Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are getting ready to do some Zwift racing. Thanks, Bon. Appreciate it. So it looks like the ranges have switched again for today. So initially we were going to jump up, race with Miguel and Peter. Not that it's a far stretch for me to go. I don't know why my racing score dropped. But we have opted for the lower category. I saw Jay Breezy's in here, which is good. And so Miguel will be racing just above us. I figured, given the course, that there is that up, and it isn't like pan flat. There's like 200 meters in climbing, which isn't a ton, but it is a pretty draggy climb. Yo, Miguel, how's it going? So we figured, because I outed myself for not winning in the last like 9 months, that we'll give it a shot here in the lower cat. And because it's probably just going to be one race and I'll get boosted back up and see how that goes. And then I know it's got some flatter routes. So if we're not successful, if we blow our chance here at the lower one, because if I race in the higher one, I think my philosophy is that we're going to get punted out of lower cat anyways. Hey, James, how's it going? So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag, I think. It's the race that Miguel's in, there isn't as many racers. So chance of winning gets exponentially higher when you start dropping the field. So I have good confidence that Miguel may actually take the podium here, racing in that. Just because that climb's short enough and Miguel's power band is like right in there. I think it's perfectly suited for him. So that will be good to watch, and I know Miguel always puts his video out the next day or the day after, so the bot has dropped his channel in there. If you have not seen his channel or been to his channel, click on that link, hit subscribe, and then come on back. And yeah, it's that's the thing with the ranges and the categories. Like I said, I was over 390. So I don't know what happened, because I looked and I'm like, now I want to say like 340, 350. And I don't know why that happened. And not that I was paying overly close attention to it, but I was just typically going up and up and up and up. So something happened. I don't know if they recalibrated scoring or something or whatever, but we've dropped down. I imagine if we do well, because as somebody eloquently put it in the Discord, which if you're not on the Discord, you should be there, and the bot will throw that up at some point. There's a Peter waiting in every category. Now, I am hoping in this little drop down that I've experienced that has dropped me down the category, albeit momentarily, makes me the Peter. So we'll see. The tiny races. I haven't done tiny races in forever. Those will usually boost me up because my power band is short. And I can put out good wattage relatively well. So as you know, it's nice here now So other than, you know, days that are bad, like Sunday where I just happen to live stream to work on some stuff because I have the Kids for Cancer ride this weekend coming up, the 10th. So on the 10th, I'm doing the Kids for Cancer ride to help General Elost and crew do a marathon ride and raise some money for kids with cancer, which I think is a great cause for St. Jude. So that will be live streamed both here on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch kind of being the primary home for it because it's all the guys that I'm riding with. Although guys like General Elost do have YouTube channels, they are primarily Twitch streamers. So that'll be coming up. Anyways, I lost myself in my own thoughts there. But yeah, I've been riding outside. Saturday I set a power record for my sprint, which I didn't expect to do because honestly I wasn't going that hard outside. Now the difference is outside, and the bot's just throwing up the link for the Discord. If you haven't joined it, please do. Outside, I can give a lot more what to the bike, throw it around a lot more without fear of snapping it. So that helps out a lot. And again, I didn't feel like I was going terribly hard. I mean, we were going fast, but we set some short-term power records, which is good. It's never a bad thing to see a PR for power in my world. So things are looking good, and it's early season. Normally this time of season, I'm not there. It's usually another month and a half of good long rides, and then we're cooking. And then we build this nice big base. September, October, we come back inside, and we usually have a good month of probably what is my best racing during the year, and then it falls after that. But other things, you will notice that we have a kit that is not the dirt kit. So we're just going to run the bot as well, get that all set up. But we're running with the new kit. We just got that today. Oh, nice. It's your proper category. Yeah, racing up is hard, man. Like, I get it. It's, I don't know how to approach this race necessarily. It's not necessarily the best track for me. That climb is longish. It's like 1 kilometer. It's a good average, maybe 4 or 5%. It's draggy, and then it eases off at the top. As you should, Miguel. As you should. It's, for those of you who don't know, if you didn't watch my video Winless last week, please do. You will see the entire story. But spoiler alert. So plug your ears if you're going to watch it. You don't want to get spoiled. Not that you'll probably be able to figure it out. But we managed to win our category in the ZRL, which was pretty good. So we are blinging the jersey. Those 400 plus guys had me in the red zone. Yeah, it's it gets up there. And I'm fine there until we get to the climb part. And then it's like, I don't know what it is. It's just I think it's the cadence. All right. All right, we're going to start the betting now. bet bot is open. So you can bet podium, top 10, top 20 loser. You can bet between 10 and 1,000 of your hard-earned points. You can take a look at them, exclamation points, to see what you got and throw down. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I'm in that 80 plus kilo guy. Very much so. I am going for the lower cat race. I am going for the, we've made that decision already. I've been debating it all day. Peter had a ladder race earlier. He's feeling a little cooked. Had we had all the crew, all the donut crew in there, we would have probably opted to gone higher. But like I said, I want to give it a shot at doing well, especially since I outed myself for being winless for the past 9 months, which could continue indefinitely. Who knows? It's and it's tough to tell with this racing score. Like I said, like I'm not even at the top currently of this division that I've entered, but I was the division higher and it dropped me down. So I don't know what the deal is, but we'll take it for now. We'll see. I took a look at all the riders. There's a couple B's, mostly C's, but that means nothing. It really means nothing. It's how you doing in the day, how you feeling, all that kind of stuff. We could see about doing that. I will check that out. I'm all for winning donuts too. So we're going with the Pinarello with the NV wheel set. It's pretty flat. Even the climb is, like I said, it's 1 kilometer. It's a bit far, it's a bit draggy, but hopefully we'll be able to hang on. And we're gonna try to sit in there and work for a sprint finish. Hey, Eloy. We'll see. We will see. Like I said, it's been a long, dry month. 9 months. It's you know, we've come close. We've had some good finishes. We've had some stuff where we were definitely in it, but it's been tough, especially with the ranges the way they've been. Before they've kind of been flip-flopping. We were in a good one and then it flipped, and then it's been kind of like bad, and then it's all good. But I mean, I'm not switching my spot just to appease kind of my placement in a range. I will, you know, if I am the bottom, which if we do well in this one, which will be the case for next week, I'll be the bottom. It doesn't matter. You know, it's about going out there, doing your best, being competitive. Winning's nice, but it's not everything. You can ride your own race within a race. It's all good. On the FTP department, we were due for FTP today, so I'll have a video coming out in a little bit, maybe. I kind of have to rewrite it a bit because I was going to make it way earlier and I didn't, but FTP test was done. We are up again, so that's good. We will see. My ZRS is 588-ish, and I beat guys in ZRS 650 or higher, just push the balls out of my bibs. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like I said, it's a lot of times it's about racing smart and getting in there and doing what you got to do. And, you know, like I said, you know, next week we'll be racing with everybody again. It's a lot of fun. It's, you know, it's been nice to kind of to work to get other people to the podium. I mean, really, that's my role in this world anyways, is go out there, wreak some havoc, and then, you know, work for some other people, drag them to climbs, whatever the case may be. And I'm good with that. I am really good with that. There you go. Thanks for the tech support there, Dave. There you go. You got a bet in there, Bon. Did the Bologna oh God. See, I did that for Ryan Condon's event. I haven't done it. The last time I did it was a TT as well. It is not a fun course. It's not a fun course. That climb, it hurts you in ways. You have two different ranges in ZRacing, so sometimes you have luck in a lower range. It's true, but you know, as I said, I consistently stream, same time, same place, every Monday, year round, and you know, I don't switch this time slot for anything, you know, for my advantage or disadvantage or whatever the case may be. It's just, this is the slot, this is what we do. Everybody comes, races, hangs out. It's awesome. It's awesome, right? I mean, and at the end of the day, you know, it's, I always say it's good to get pushed. So I do like racing against people that I know are better than me, because it's going to make me work hard. And probably harder than I want to. And that's the thing. It's, if you've ever sat at the top of a category, or even like a race series, or even like local racing and stuff, if you know where you sit and it allows you to be lazy, I am a firm, I've said it 100 times, I'm a lazy racer. I will be the laziest guy on the route if you let me do it. And that's not good for progression. I mean, it's good for racing because, you know, if you can save as much as you can and not burn your tanks off, that's great. But, you know, it's, like I said, I take ZRacing as fun. You know, I get to race with my friends like Miguel, Peter, Jay Breezy, you know, EZ, everybody who drops in, E-Lost. Like everybody who's ever raced a race with me in these time slots, Darren, like everybody, it is, it's just fun, any way you slice it. And, you know, when I see friends win or take podiums, that's awesome. It makes it all worthwhile. It's all in a day's racing. I feel like this time slot has become an exhibition race for us, where we can really showcase our abilities in ZRL or other race series. It's, I think the slot's become more competitive as time has gone on. Like, you'll remember the earlier days, Miguel, you know, where it was not as busy it is now. And sometimes you have courses you like, and sometimes you have courses you don't like. Me, it's always, if it's not pan flat, I'm going to complain. I appreciate that, James. We appreciate you being here, man. Like I said, it's a good, fun time. Like I said, you get to, and it's nice. Like, I will say this, like, virtual world, sometimes it's hard. You drop in, you don't know people, you don't know what their deal is and all that kind of stuff. And I will say this, even the people that are regulars, that don't visit the stream, like people like Z1, you know, Trang, all those guys, like they're always in the same slot. They're always racing the same time. At least you kind of know where you are in the ebbs and flows of that. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It is a very, it's because I am not a skinny man. And I live on the prairies, so it's, I mean, I live right by the mountains too, and I do ride in the mountains a lot, so I shouldn't say that I don't ride mountains, but if it's a quick out and back, it's a pretty flat, you know, 50, 75, 100K for me. I know, I saw that too, James, that Z1's up there with Miguel, so I think Z1 did well on the last climb, as she should, because that is her forte. Dutch pancakes with syrup stroop are awesome. Yeah, you know, it's funny, you mentioned syrup, and I think I'm going to have to add a little Canadiana to the stream in future ones and just pre-race take a nice little shot of maple syrup and give her a go, get that little sugar boost before things kind of go. Well, Miguel's in the same category, I think. I don't think his score's changed much. He's got to be about, I want to say like low fours. I was slightly above Miguel for a bit there, and then something happened last week, and I dropped like, I want to say over 50 points. So I don't know what happened, whether they're looking at power or what. They may have bumped Miguel up a little bit as well, but it's like, I imagine after this race that I'm going right back up is kind of the thing. Raw and filtered honey for me, 10 minutes out. That is not a bad idea. I expect good things from you, Mike, today. I expect good things from you and Miguel, causing some havoc. That's what it was. A well-deserved 4:30. Hey, Colin, I just missed your stream today. I've got contractors on site here doing some stuff. And I jumped on and I saw you were there, and I saw your screen and it was black. I thought you were just started, and then it was over. So I have to watch your ladder race later, but I think I already got spoilers by seeing what was in the chat prior to. But I'm looking forward to it. All right, we're gonna join the event. We got our 10K in. We're getting close. We gotta be like maybe 50, 60K away from next unlock. Yeah, I just like to sit and chit chat and cheer you on. Like I don't get the opportunity all the time to see lives because most people that I follow and watch, my workday is interferes, and I work where I can't use. Everything's blocked off, and I don't have a cell phone, and yada yada yada. I get it on my breaks and stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't get to see that much. See, and it's funny, Colin, you say that. And I noticed that the other day with my little Sunday live stream chat because I was using the other software. Normally when I do it with the OBS, I just end broadcast with the software. Mel doesn't do it, so it was like 2 hours long. And I was just like, oops. I'm pretty sure YouTube takes care of that though. When they post it, they don't process 2 hours of black. Like I think it's smart enough to recognize that, which is good. But yeah, like I said, we'll catch up with it later. That and I'm gonna have to send the bot back to Bop Camp to scan for everybody and try to get some stuff going on. I don't know if you notice, it's when certain people come in, they know little bits about them. I try to teach them to help showcase everybody that comes and participates in chats and share their channels and all that kind of stuff. So you will survive, if not for hours and hours with heart rate. There you go. Working and blocking websites. You know, it's funny. It's I mean, I can still. I just can't chat. I can watch stuff. I can't partake, which I kind of like to do. And it's, for me, it's noise. I like things going on around me. Don't always pay 100% attention, but I do like the noise from time to time. So what do we got? We got 5 minutes 45, 270 to 390. Like I said, I dropped from the 4s down to 3 something. It was a big drop, and I'm not 100% sure why. Because normally when I lose or don't do well, I still gain points, so who knows. Everything is the best. Yeah, I can't handle like work silence. Like I used to work in a long time ago, when I was really young in an office, and they had like desks everywhere and and there was just kind of like clacking and no talking, very boring. It's just like, it drives me nuts. I need something, like even if I'm going to actively block it out, I just kind of need noise. I don't know about you guys, but you know, I also like noise for like sleeping. I like something going on. I don't know, probably not the healthiest way to do things, but who knows? You enjoy it too? That's good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. This course has the downhill leading. Yeah, so we'll hope that it's not too bonkers on the climb. Hopefully we'll get the recovery on the downhill and we'll make a go of it. I watch the most Zwift before bed. Yeah, it's you know what? It's funny you said that about Eloy, about the heavy breathing, and it's funny too because it's like my wife, she'll come flying in, and she's like, "Oh, I thought you were watching porn." I'm like, no. She's like, "Oh, it's just people cycling." Oh. Funny stuff. I hope so. We'll see. Either way. I know Miguel's doing it too. We're both touting the ZRL championship jerseys, so I'm not wearing Team Dirt today. Yeah, well, yeah, I probably shouldn't say it on stream. I'll probably get this stream flagged, but whatever. I've probably said stupider things. And they've got years of me streaming this, so who knows. And usually there's a lot of cursing when I'm not heavy breathing. So, I don't know, maybe they will flag it just because there is heavy breathing and I use that word. We'll find out, I guess. Dutch, so no flagging for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just saying YouTube doesn't like those words sometimes. There's things that YouTube doesn't like and they go about it. Sometimes it might just be better to lie about it and say that, you know, you're not watching Zwift and let the heavy breathing commence. Yo, Lee, how's it going? One minute before start time. BetBot is still open for those who want to place a bet. If Lee wants to bet some of his millions of points, which we will check in to see, and we may rename them donuts as requested. Oh yeah. Well, we're on Twitch as well. Yeah, we run simultaneously. So, and nobody wants to see me in a purple on any platform, purple or not, in a bikini. It's just not good for anybody. Oh, we're going to sit in, Dave. Oh, Ethan's in here. Yeah, it's good. Their teammate. Lots of disc wheels. Why am I going off the front? I want to be on the front. There we go. Yeah, that's why I'm on the Envies. It's I've got a running Dave, but I got to work on the setup. I got a couple of things that are a little bit broken. Whew.
Next question.
Yeah, hi, can you ride fast?
Fuck you!
That breakaway might be enough. It's a good sized chunk, 10 seconds. And they're pulling away. Two of them, 300 plus watts. A sprinter that struggled over the first two. Maybe I can talk softly to you, Cal, and does that make it better? Hey, Riz.
Ale, 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 ale.
All right. I'm just going to tail gun the rest of the way. Final K.
How the humanity he is slower than a disabled sausage dog.
Too far. I couldn't get into my big ring, or my little ring. Damn it. Makes a huge difference. How'd you do, Miguel? Ethan, good job on 9th, man. It should have been better though, Lee. Burke, Lavoie, and Loper, they all did a great job of doing that breakaway. Played to their strengths. Like I said, there's always got to be a Peter in the race. Those are your Peters. I wish I could have got that extra gear. Oh well. Oh no. 9th is still good though, man. I don't know, I'll have to check out your vid. This race was weird. It wasn't fast. It didn't feel fast, but it was fast. Yeah, I know. See, that's the problem, Steph, though. is the indexing for the trainer and outside my rear wheel is just that little bit off. So I rode outside yesterday, threw it on the trainer for today, didn't index it back because I'll be riding outside all week. So it's just that fraction off. I got into it, but further back, and I'm like, I'm gonna grind for too long. I know, I need that gear. Time to get another bike. I agree. I 100% agree. And that's exactly it. It's like, that's why I'm kind of envious of guys that have, dedicated indoor trainer kind of things. I think it just makes it easier at the end of the day. Hey, lump file. Thanks, man. Oh, did you raid? I missed that. Too busy with my head down. Appreciate the raid, my man. Oh, appreciate that, lump. Sorry, man. Just head down and going hard. Missing the chat. No, I've got 4 bikes. I got the gravel bike, the Aspiro. I've got a Specialized SL8, which from my time on Specialized last year. And then I've got a Imperial Evil, which is my dirt jump bike / park bike / pump track bike. And then I've got the Norco Indy, which is my flat bar, urban, I don't like taxi cab bikes. So I had the same problem before virtual sifting. Yeah, so is it an SL8 upgraded to level 5 though? It was one of the first SL8s off, well, all the team guys, myself, Way Past Fast, Kelsey, Castro, and Mitch. We were the first 4 to get Specialized SL8s in Canada because we were all teammates. But I mean, so is it level 5? It's more bike than I would buy and more bike than I need. So it's a fast bike, man. It's I'll say I've ridden some really good bikes, that SL8, and I'm not sponsored by them anymore. It's that bike, it's snappy, it goes fast, it responds really well. It is a great flat bike. It also climbs well, especially for a guy that's crappy at climbing. It's a beast, that bike. Oh, working on getting my, what are you riding now though? You gotta be riding something, Colin. I see you're Zwifting. Is that a trainer bike or what are you on? I got dropped and finished way down in Cat B. Oh, well, it sounds like I made the right choice of race. I mean, this race was still fast. I'd hoped to have gotten a podium. I really wanted to get first, but I wasn't chasing away those breakaways. I didn't have it in me. That climb is just long enough that it really, it's much. A Zwift ride, you see? And that's a nice indoor trainer bike. That's the thing, like I said, I'm envious of that in a way, but like if you are starting things out, I would say get a bike, because what you pay for the frame of that bike, at least you can use it in both instances. But then, like I said, you have issues like I have here, which is that you're forever indexing to make sure it's 100%. Like in the winter, I do it because it's not a big deal. It's not coming off. But in the summer, like this thing's, it's out the door every 5 minutes. Whew. Nicely done, Ethan. You were doing awesome, man. You were pushing up front. That was good. I thought you were gonna I thought you were going to take off on me for a minute there on one of those breaks. I'm like, oh, Ethan's going to go. I thought you were going to go, man. Who else do we got? Let's go down this list. Where are you, Jay Breezy? Oh, there you are, 15th place. Nicely done, my man. Nicely done. Yeah, it was good. That was good. My wife uses it too, so. Okay, and that's fair. And that's the great thing about those two is that you can quick turn and it's done and it's adjustable. And I mean, my wife had the Peloton before, and I used to just flip it on and do that. I had power pedals on it at one point. I thought it would be hilarious to do Zwift with the, because the Peloton's direct drive like a single speed, and just do that. Hit my goal, nicely done. Good question. That's a really good question for a first bike. Really depends on what kind of riding you like to do and what's in your area. I mean, there are so many choices, and I mean, it depends on who you ride with as well. Like, if you've got friends that ride, a lot of times it's just good to get, you know, kind of in the same thing as them, just for riding. But honest to God, I would say if I were to buy a bike and I was only allowed to buy one bike, as much as I love how fast that SL8 is, I would get the Sphero. I'd get a gravel bike. Because you can simply get another wheel set, throw on slicks. It's a little bit more relaxed, so it's a little less aggressive. So it's a little bit more endurance-y. You can hit gravel trails. I've ridden single track with this, so same thing that people ride mountain bikes on. It can take it, and you can ride on the road even with gravel tires, or you can throw road tires on and you can keep up with the best of people. Would like to get into racing. Depends on the type of racing. Like if you're local wise, crit wise, like sometimes if you're going to do racing, you want something because you will take some knocks. Things like the Specialized LA, which is an aluminum bike with a carbon fork that has the same geometry as the SL7, which was the predecessor to the SL8. Super fast bike. You'll see teams like Legion of Los Angeles were running that when they were sponsored by Specialized. Fast bike, aluminum, so it can take the knocks a little better than the carbon, and you don't cry as much when you crash it. But fully capable bike, fast, it's just a little bit heavier, that's it. And that's not a big deal when you're racing crits because they're generally pretty flat. Yeah, you know. You have a lot of issues with that chain, Miguel. Like you just snapped that chain. You've dropped it a few times. Yeah, Cervelos. I like Cervelos. My friend has an S5. It's a little too aggressive for me. Like I said, gravel I think is kind of the way to go. Gravel's super popular right now too. But like I said, the nice thing is with gravel is you can get the wider tires in there. This I run a 38, which is still pretty skinny. A lot of guys will run the mountain bike tires, but 38's plenty enough. If you're gonna race crits, it's best to go tubeless. You probably wanna run 32s because when you're in a group and you hit, you know, cracks and stuff like that, it gives you a little bit more forgiveness. And tubeless, you're not gonna have the problems of flatting out and needing spare wheel sets and stuff like that. If you're out, you're out. Treks are good bikes. Not my favorite. I just never really liked them. Trek Domani, beautiful bike. If you talk to Bradford, he loves his Trek, and he was talking about this the other day on Sunday. He was talking about he has a Canyon as well, and he loves that Trek. It's just a little more endurance-y, a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, Honda, you know, it's, I mean, most road bikes are really good. You you know, it really depends on your budget. I mean, if you get, you know, even like a 105 group set, which is the entry-level Shimano group set, it's a good group set. It runs well. I run mechanical on the gravel bike just for ease of dealing with mechanics, you know, cables and such like that. It's easy enough to repair. But, you know, electronic group sets, can't say enough good things. It really depends on your budget. And, you know, to be honest, if you're going to shop bikes, best time to do it is winter, when bike shops are slow and looking, you know, or early season before spring, when they're trying to get rid of all their old stock and they start blowing stuff out, like their pre-season sales. Best time to buy bikes, 100%, or just, you know, kind of know what you want and wait. You know, this, like I'll say, the Aspiro that I'm on, it's 2022, I believe, and it's got just over 40,000 kilometers on it, and it's still trucking along. I just changed the brake pads. That video's out on Wednesday. All I have done on this bike in terms of maintenance is cables have been replaced. I've done the rear brake pads. I haven't done the front brake pads yet, and that's with over 40,000 kilometers on it. And I had to tighten the bottom bracket because it came a little wonky at one point. But other than that, and a headset bearing, and that's it. It's, you know, you take care of your bikes, you keep them clean, you run them fresh. They'll take care of you. I'm on chain number 3 because I wax my chains. They go forever if you keep good care of them. It's, yeah, it's that. And I mean, best thing to do is start going making friends with your local bike shop and take stuff out for test rides. You know, if they got a bike fitter, it's not always a bad idea to get on a bike and have them properly size you for a bike, because that'll make a difference. A lot of people get on bikes that they have no business being on. And, you know, if you got a good bike that you're comfortable on, that's the best thing that you can go. But, yeah. If you're on the Discord, Colin, jump in the Discord. By all means, and I think the link is just down below you. Like, by all means, ask questions away. More than happy to help. Work on bikes all the time, and lots of friends, and, you know, I've been around the bike industry for a very, very long time. So, more than happy to give whatever opinions kind of thing. And, you know, it's good that you're looking for a bike. And Miguel's taking chains. I just caught out the back of the pack when the pace was up. Was chasing, but not getting closer than the old head drop. Rode into the finish. Well, I'll get to see it all. Both you and Miguel and Mike later on. Yeah, no worries, Colin. I'm like I said, more than happy to help. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to check on the contractor's still here, so I think. So I'm going to check on that. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for dropping in. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Please jump into the Discord, join us, chit chat. We're going to have some fun moving forward. We're probably going to be moving up in category, I imagine, after this race anyways. But keep an eye out for Miguel's video. He should have that tomorrow. Sounds like it was a good race over there with him and Mike, and probably a couple others. I know Z1 was in there. But anyways, until next time, we'll see you guys. We'll catch you all later. Cheers.